Houston, 42,000 new HIV diagnoses last week. Keep listening to Sexy Red. Bow, bow, bow. Keep listening to the City Girls. See, what they won't tell you, that this is the dark side that comes with this lifestyle that they promote. What Megan Thee Stallion said, I don't want to be saved, don't save me. See, I got enough wisdom to know there are some women who don't want to be saved. They don't want the wisdom, the knowledge, the education. They just want to be picked. They just want to be sexualized. The Bible calls them a reprobate mind. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to stay in my Bible, and I'm going to stay in my bag, and I'm going to stay out the way. Because God's way is the safest. And I guarantee you, about 70% of those new diagnoses are Gen Z, 27 and below. This hypersexual agenda that's being pushed through our media and our music and our TV shows is ruining a lot of people's lives, and it's demonic, affecting our younger generation. This lifestyle that is being promoted and celebrated, so this is the result of it. These HIV cases, this is the result of it. And I blame the media, the music, and some of these influencers. I blame them for allowing the enemy to use you to bring people to the pit. Because it's sad. It's sad that this is what your life has come to. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to be in my Bible, and I'm going to be in my bag, and I'm going to be out the way.
Facts. Everything she said is 100. The media, these rappers, influencers, Instagram as a whole, Facebook. Every time you get on Facebook, they talking sexually, right? It's promoted all throughout movies and TV shows. Hypersexualization. And look at the result of that. At one point on TV, you couldn't even dance a certain way. Elvis couldn't even do his little hip wave and dance. You couldn't show no skin. You couldn't do none of that. But now, since the enemy has taken over all of these things, it's now been promoted to the youth and to the whole world and causing people to be careless, and it's ultimately leading them to the pits of hell. Let's get into it, family. You already know what to do, and if you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well.
Let me know, have you been tested? Have you been tested for HIV? Because there's a lot of people walking around undiagnosed. They don't even know they got it. Won't even go get tested. So, y'all gotta be safe, because sex has become too accessible through social media. You know, sex wasn't that accessible back in the day, 10, 15 years ago. Now, you could just DM a person. You like my picture? I like your picture? Okay, let's link up. That's way too much access and way too fast, and you don't even know that person. Oh, and Atlanta ain't no better. Anywhere there's a big city of like partying, there's gonna be high cases of HIV. Any city, New York, LA, Houston, anywhere. Because where there is wickedness, there's gonna be the penalty for sin, the disease for sin. So choose God's way and stay out the way. You ain't gonna have to worry about burning, itching, migraines, all these side effects that come with these diseases. You ain't have to worry about none of that when you just stay pure. Just stay pure.
There are way more people that have HIV, AIDS, and herpes than y'all think. I've worked in the medical field for 4 years now. I've worked as a phlebotomist and the lab tech, and I've also worked as a medical assistant. And let me tell you, motherfuckers are burning. And it's not the people that you would expect. Because I know a lot of people say, well, I could tell if somebody is burning.
Wrong. You can't tell. There's not a face to match that HIV case. Or any STD, really. It's not a face that you can put to it. You can't tell. It'll be the people that you least expect that have it.
No, you can't. They don't have a look to them. It's that bartender at your favorite bar that you've been crushing. It's that DJ that you've been following on Instagram that's following you to all the parties. It's fine shit posting on Instagram with a Chanel bag talking about she need a man. It's the girl next door who goes to the bookstore and reads books all day and drinks Starbucks. Anybody can have it and you won't know. And with that, they have to tell us their most recent sexual partners so we can call them to inform them to get tested because this man has a sickness. But let me tell y'all, they're not going to tell y'all that they're burning. And they're not even going to use protection. Especially in these big cities like Houston, Atlanta, Cali, and so forth. Y'all need to protect yourselves. I'm going to take it as far as start getting on PrEP because condoms are not really, they're not really a certain protection factor anymore. With
You heard it from a medical professional. You just got to automatically get on PrEP, is what she's saying. PrEP is now the new normal. Get on PrEP because the condoms might not protect you. Listen to that. These are the times that we are living in. You know, PrEP used to be for high risk activities. If you're doing high risk activities, then you would get on PrEP, like if you were a part of the letter community. Now they saying you should just get on it, period, if you're sexually active, messing with multiple partners. You learn something new every day. The condoms don't work. All right.
all of that being said, be vigilant. Use your discernment. Stop opening your legs and talking about you cracking motherfuckers and you don't know them from a can of paint.
I don't think they have discernment. If they had discernment, they wouldn't be cracking anything in the first place. They would be at the house, laid up, protecting themselves, meaning protecting their peace and their body.
Start asking to see their my chart. Matter of fact, go get tested together. If he really wants your goodies, he can get tested. And there's so many young people. There's the people that are getting infected with these diseases are getting younger and younger
Yep.
and younger and younger. Stop opening your kitty cat to anybody because they cute and fine and they got Instagram followers and they willing to give you money and trick on you. Or you're gonna end up like them, being on medication for the rest of your life.
People out here playing with their life. Don't play with your life. Before you sleep with that person, think twice. I know nobody gonna listen to YT. I really don't care. A lot of people just don't care. They don't care.
As parents, we have to have these conversations with our children. I have already had that conversation with my youngest. What's happening in Texas, what's happening in specifically Houston. I did a video probably less than 6 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and there was 30,000 plus people with HIV. That number has now jumped over 200,000. It's probably
point. The disease rate in Houston is crazy. Gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV. Guys, it is so bad out here. People are actually leaving Houston at crazy high rates. But the research that I did today, I was so baffled at what I discovered during my research today. So I went on Google and I wanted to look at the statistics of venereal diseases with male versus venereal diseases with female. And oh my God, guys. Oh my God.
Which one y'all think was higher? Male or female? Venereal diseases for men or women?
Blown back when I did the research about venereal diseases in Houston with male versus female. Come to find out, it's not the females that you have to watch out for while trying to come to Houston and look for a date. It's most of the males that's the carrier of these venereal diseases. And this is not to down nobody or make Houston, Texas look bad, because every state has venereal diseases. Every state, someone has the HIV. Someone in every state has it, guys. So I'm not trying to drag Houston, but what I'm telling you guys is what I, learned upon my investigation about the disease rate out here in Texas. It's mostly the males who are given these venereal diseases or STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, to females, guys.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Females usually point the disease rate. And
yeah, I knew that. I talked about that on a couple videos. I already knew that. It's the men mainly giving it to the women. Because men not getting tested, they don't care to get tested. It's a competition who can catch more bodies the quickest, right? You not cool if you haven't got burnt no more. These are the real things that men are talking about. Like, oh, that's normal. That's because I be getting a lot of, that's because you don't get none. That's why you ain't never got burned, whatever. They'll crack jokes on you. Sleep with 3, 4, 5 women the same night. Ain't even changed the sheets, nor probably took a shower in between. I'm talking about nasty, man, nasty. I got friends, man. I got friends that, are in that world. Let me just say that. I know how they get down. I know what they be talking about, how they talk, man. I'm just saying. It's a known fact. Most men are nasty. Like, I mean, I like to stay clean and all of that, but it's a lot that don't. I've been around some of my friends before, and I'm like, man, y'all trifling, bro.
This is the top 10 areas in Houston, Texas with the most STDs. And trust me, this shit accurate than a bitch. At number 10, we got A-Leaf. At number 9, we got Sunnyside. At number 8, we got Third Ward. At number 7, we got Greenspoint. At number 6, we got East End. At number 5, we got Northside. Now, I don't know exactly where on the north side they talking about, but bitch, they saying it's the north side. At number 4, we got Sharpstown. Now, let's get to the top 3. And the whole top 3, burning like a campfire, fuck you time about. At number 3, we got the medical center. At number 2,
I'm not surprised. It's a city called Medical Center. I'm not surprised everybody out there burning. I hope they got a nice medical center out there so people can go and get that taken care of. Medical.
we got Midtown. And at the number 1 spot, the part of Houston that's burning the most, we got Fifth Ward. Moral of the story, if you live in Houston, you probably need to go get checked. Cause from the looks of things, this whole motherfucker burning, fuck you time about. On my kids. I'm out.
Ooh-wee. The Houston natives. Y'all reputation ain't too good right now, man. I can see it now. People in the dating scene. Where you from? I'm from Houston. They probably get rejected just off being from Houston, knowing what they know, unless they lack the understanding of what's going on. This is why people stand inside, though. Stand to themselves, worrying about running their money up, worrying about bettering themselves instead of worrying about sleeping with people. Because people are scared. The ones that are not scared are the ones you need to worry about. And I'm not saying be in fear, but I'm saying like you should want to make sure you are at the least odds of catching something like herpes or HIV, something you can't get rid of. OYT, CB cured it. Okay. Do you got Magic Johnson money? Dr. CB ain't around no more. Do you have enough money to pay Yaki? Probably not.